lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt a glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of... freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle, a quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. It is 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger. 14 Adam en route.
ஸோ ஹாய் கைஸ், இன்னைக்கு வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம என்ன பேசுகிறேன் தாத்தாரு என்ன கேம் வந்து பார்க்க போகிறோம்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எல்ஏ நாயர். ஸோ இது வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு வேற லெவல் டிடெக்டிவ் கேம், ரொம்ப சினிமேட்டிக்காக இருக்கும். ஸோ வந்து இந்த ஷெர்லாக் ஹோம்ஸ் இந்த இது மாதிரி கொஞ்சம் சினிமேட்டிக்காக இருக்கும். ஸோ அதோட ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பார்ட் வந்து இன்னைக்கு விளாண்டு பார்ப்போம். ஸோ வந்து எபிசோட்ஸாக போடுவோம். ஸோ வந்து பாருங்கள், என்ஜாய் பண்ணுங்க. வெல்கம் தாத்தாரு, வெல்கம்.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
You gonna leave the street light intact on this block?
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
ஸோ ஓகே, இப்போ வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு கொலை
This is a
நடந்துச்சு.
fist hump.
அதை
Just going through the mo.
dialogue option இல்லையா? So, wait guys, wait. Okay. Okay, வாய்ஸ் கிளியரா கேக்குதான்னு பாரு. தாரு மெசேஜ்
All
பண்றா.
right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
தாரு வாய்ஸ் மட்டும் கேக்குதா பாரு லைவ்ல.
Look at this junk.
கிளியர். ஓகேடா. ஸோ அதான் பார்த்தா இப்போ ஒரு கொலை நடந்துருச்சான். அதை வந்து நம்ம தேடி கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் போல. சஸ்பெக்ட்ஸ் பார்க்கணும்.
Not my job to
தேடி
dig through other
பார்ப்போம்.
people's trash.
அதனால நம்மளோட எங்கேயாவது கார் இருந்தா அந்த காருகளை வந்து செக் பண்ணா தெரியும். பர்ஃபெக்ட்.
What have you
ஓகேடா.
got, Phelps? Anything?
What are you doing, Cole? You've gone too far.
The American Century Broadcasting Company salutes our veterans and reminds you to check with your local real estate.
குரூப்ல ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. ஓகேடா, இந்த ஷேர் பண்ணி விட்டுருவோம். ஓகேடா, பண்ணிட்டேன்.
Wake up, Cole.
என்னதான் பண்ண சொல்றீங்க? ஆள் தேட சொன்னாலுமா?
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Sneaky beast. Hi bro, welcome to the stream bro. We like பண்ணுங்க, share பண்ணுங்க. பிடிச்சிருந்தா ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க. ஃபாலோ பண்ணிருக்காங்கன்னு சொன்னானுங்க. Your destination is marked in the yellow icon. Okay, crime scene. இங்கதான் crime நடந்திருக்கு. மேப்ல ஏதோ ப்ளூ கலர்ல காட்டுது. ஆமா, அது அந்த போலீஸ் கூட அதெல்லாம் அந்த போலீஸோட கலர். இதுதான் கிரைம் சீன் நினைக்கிறேன். இதைத்தான் நம்ம இன்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணணும். ஏதாவது இருக்கான்னு பார்ப்போம். ஏதாவது வழி வெஹிக்கிள்ஸ் மூவ் பண்ணி பார்ப்போமா? இது ஏதாவது பணம் கிடைக்காது.
Escort see the top. At Radio City, thousands watch the
Drex. Hi bro, welcome Drex bro. Okay, destination. Destination mark mattindi. Okay, first clear current destination. Okay, நம்ம crime scene போவோம். போய் நம்ம இன்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணணும் போல. இது இல்ல crime scene. உட்காருங்க ஆஃபீஸர், போவோம். ஓ, crime scene நானே கண்டாமிட்டேன். என்ன ப்ரோ சொல்றீங்க? சரிடா Drex. crime scene நானே அடிச்சு உடைச்சிட்டாங்க.
We're never going to find it. It's a waste of time.
என்ன தெரிகிறது? ஓகே, ஒரு கிளாஸ் மாதிரி தெரியுமாமா, மேக்னிஃபைட் கிளாஸ் மாதிரி. இருக்காங்க. ஒன்றையுமே காணோம். யூடியூப்ல இது நியூஸ் பேப்பர் பிக் பண்ணறான். புரியல, என்னது யூடியூப்ல? crime against by can examine. நியூஸ் பேப்பர் பிக் பண்றானாமா? ஓகே ஓகே. ஏய், இந்த இருக்குடா. Okay. Done. Sorry. Newspaper. String says. The mind is the final frontier.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon.
Professor
Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress.
கேம்லாம் போடுவீங்களா? இல்ல இப்போதைக்கு இல்லடா. பாப்போம் ஒரு 1k மேல சேனல் போச்சுனா போலாம்.
Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try
அத்தம்
to find
சொல்றாரு
ways
இந்த
to
டாக்டர்.
unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Ship.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, so far away.
PlayStation இருக்கா? இருந்துச்சு பட் இப்போ இல்லடா.
Yes, Doctor.
அது கொடுத்துட்டேன் சேல் பண்ணிட்டேன். இப்போ எவ்வளோ சப்ஸ்? இப்போ வந்து 310 தான் இருக்கு.
of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance for your friend's help is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு வந்தா வில்லனா இருப்பானோ இந்த கேஸோட. பேசுற மாடுலேஷனே சரியில்லையே. இல்ல சுத்தா கவனிச்சேன். Okay. Dr. Harlan Fontaine speaking at TOC. பேசியிருக்காரு. Human mind medicine final frontier. Okay. Rima.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon? Courtney. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse.
நான் அதான்டா இனிமேல் வந்து என்ன பண்ணலாம்னு இருக்கேன்னா மார்னிங் வந்து ரேசிங் கேம்ஸும் மதியானம் இந்த மாதிரி டிடெக்டிவ் கேம்ஸ் அப்புறம் நைட்டு வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஹாரர் கேம்ஸ் போகலான்னு இருக்கேன். ஆலன் வேக்கு ஈவில் வித்தின் வேற லெவல்ல ஹாரரா இருக்கும். ஒரு 10 மணி போல போட்டான்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. 11:30 வரைக்கும் 1.5 மணி நேரம் ஹாரர்ல இருக்கும்.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine.
இதுதான் லேப்டாப்ல தான் போட்டுருக்கேன்.
It's like he's wandering.
We went through a lot together.
PS4 சேல் பண்ணு. ஆமா மைஸ்.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis.
நம்ம சேனல் ஸ்டோரி கேம்ஸ் அதுவும் போடுவோம். ஆர்கேட் எடுத்து வந்து ஆக்ஷன் கேம்ஸும் போடுவோம். எல்லாமே கலந்து போடுவோம்.
What little spare time a medical student has.
ஒரே மாதிரி பப்ஜியே அடிக்கணும் போர் அடிக்குங்க.
I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure.
எப்படி ஸ்கிப் பண்றதுடா? தெரியாதனமா திருப்பி நியூஸ் பேப்பர் கொடுத்துட்டேன். வாங்க HK. வணக்கம். வெல்கம் டு தி ஸ்ட்ரீம். என்ட்ரெல்லாம் கொடுத்துட்டேன். ஆக மாட்டேங்குது. ஐயோ தேசி கீழே வச்சிடறான் எப்பா, வெடி எடுத்துருவான். இந்த ஆப்ஜெக்ட் இன்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணி பார்ப்போம்.
Optimistic, Cole.
Okay. Not all objects are station. Controls mark வைக்கணும். Run all the interactive. Skip வந்து backspace. Okay. இதுதான் சரி. Done. அது ஆப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ் இருக்கான்னு பார்ப்போம். பிளே ஸ்டேஷன் என்ன மாடல் வச்சிருந்தீங்க? PS4 Slim தான். ஒரு கொலைக்கு ஆதாரத்தை தேடுறதுக்குள்ள நம்மளே எப்படியா இருக்கீங்க? கொலையாளி மட்டும் சிக்கட்டும், அடியே போட்டு ஆதாரம் இந்த இருக்கு. ரத்தக்கரை ஆவி பயங்கரமான மர்டரரா.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
செவுத்துல வச்சு சுற்றுகானாமா.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
ரத்தக்கரை
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
மேல வந்து ரிஃப்ளெக்ஷன்ல வந்து அந்த கண்ணாடி பார்த்தீங்களா, அதை கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கிறோம். இது மேல போய் இன்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணப்போ
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
ஏறலாமே.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think
murder
we
weapon.
are?
Okay.
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet? I don't even want to think about what that smell is.
Prince of Persia and Father and Sand Sex like Golden and Supra. கண்டிப்பா போட்டுக்கலாம். ஒரே கிளாசிக் கேம்ஸ் ட்ரை பண்ணலாம் தான் இருக்கேன். என்னடா ஓகே பார்க்கலாம் பார்த்துட்டே இருக்கான்.
Probably dope needles around here as well.
பண்றாங்களே. Slightly
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Gun name is Smith & Wesson. Okay. புல்லட்ஸ்லாம் இருக்கு.
2 rounds fired. Instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
எங்க அந்த கண்ணாடி.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph.
Hi,
See if we
Pavi,
can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun.
Graphics match
You know a local gun store?
Sure.
இல்ல
There's a
இல்ல
place
நான்
a couple
ரொம்ப
of blocks
மினிமம்ல
from
தான்
here.
ஸ்டார்ட் இருக்கேன். உங்களுக்கு பார்க்க நல்லா இருக்கா? மின்னல் தான். இந்த கமெண்ட்ல போடு. நெக்ஸ்ட் டைம் அடுத்து வந்து ரிவால்வர். அதுல 2 புல்லட் வந்து சுட்டுறான். அடிக்கடி எஸ்கேப் பண்ணிடுறேன்.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Don't think this is...
Wake up, Cole.
நல்லா இருக்கு ப்ரோ. மேக்ஸ் சப்போர்ட் இல்லையா அவங்க பேசிக்கு இருக்கு, பட் அந்த ஸ்ட்ரீமும் போடுறதுனால அது கொஞ்சம் லாக் அடிக்கும். ஸோ அதனால குறைச்சி வச்சிருக்கேன். ஒரு கேஸ் சால்வ் பண்றதுக்கே பாருங்க தலைவலி வந்துடும் போல. இந்த கேம் தான் சும்மா வந்து கீனா பார்க்கணும். சும்மாவா டிடெக்டிவ் கேம் தான்.
Wake up, Cole.
எங்க போறது? ஓகே, கன் ஸ்டோர் போறோம் இப்போ. பாக்கி யாரு வந்து யாருக்கு சேல் பண்ணலான்னு போய் விசாரிச்சுருக்கோம். நம்ம கூட இருக்கிற போலீஸார் கொல்ல முடியுமா? ஓட்டர்லாம் அவரு கொஞ்ச நேரம் கழிச்சு கூட்டிட்டு போய் மர்டர் பண்ணி வைப்போம். காலையில கார் ரேஸ் கேம் இது விளையாடும் போது ட்ரிஃப்ட் அடிக்க தான் தோணும். gun store 10:41 PM. இந்த சவுண்ட் கொஞ்சம் ஹை பண்ண முடியுமா? ஓகேடா. இப்போ ஓகேவா? ஓகே இரு. Sound music இப்போ ஓகேன்னு பாரு சார்.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Either way, Gunga then.
Are you trying to kill me?
That wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
திடீர்னு கேம் சவுண்ட் லைட் ஆயிடுச்சா? இல்லையாடா, இது மாதிரி ரொம்ப கம்மியாக வச்சுருக்கேன். மியூசிக் எஃபெக்ட்ஸ் ஓகேன்னு பாரு, கரெக்டாக இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். சரி, கொஞ்சம் குத்திட்டேன்டா. ओके बता रहे हाँ ओके ओके ट्रेन किलोंडे उतरूमा सामने
Are you blind?
अरे ब्लाइंड रहा अपार्टमेंट्स எங்க இருக்கேனா இந்த டனல்லாம் பாருங்களேன், அப்படியே GTA 5 ஓடுற மாதிரியே இருக்கு. இதுல இருந்தா டெவலப் பண்ணிருப்பானுங்க மேப் எல்லாம்.
Look out! Full of advice, aren't you?
கேம்னு ஒன்று இன்வென்ட் அதனால் வந்து ஹீரோவோட ஃப்ரெண்டு காராக இருந்தாலும் ஹீரோ தான் ஓட்டுவான். ஆமாம், நம்மளை தான் ஓட்ட விடுவானுங்க. கூட உட்காந்து மிக்சர் சாப்பிட்டுட்டு இருக்கான் இந்த போலீஸ். ஒரு கண்டென்ட் என்னடா அதுலேயும் போக முடியாதா? ஜிடிஎல்லாம் 5ல இதெல்லாம் உடஞ்சி பறக்குமேடா அந்த கம்பியெல்லாம். லைவ் 18+ஆ? ஆஹா, இல்லை இல்லை இல்லை. சேட் நீங்க பேசிக்கங்க. நான் வந்து நம்ம 18+ நகி. ஹாய் ஹாய், வராதரா. இடிக்கிற மாதிரியே வரானுங்க எவனா பார்த்தா. போய் பார்ப்போம்.
That's coming out of your wages, not mine. Are you blind?
இந்த பாலம் தான் எடுக்கணும். அந்த பாலம் பிரிட்ஜில் போனாதான் போக முடியும். வண்டி போறதுக்குள்ள வண்டி இருக்காது. மைக் குவாலிட்டி கம்மியா? ஆமாடா, இது ஹெட்ஃபோன் முதல் மாற்றணும். நல்லாவே இல்லை. எவ்வளோ வந்து பக்கத்தில் வச்சு பேசாலும் கேட்க மாட்டேங்குது. லாக்டவுன் முடிஞ்சோடனே வேறு ஏதாவது ஹெட்ஃபோன்ஸ் வாங்கிட வேண்டியதான். JBL Quantum 200. ஓகே, அப்பார்ட்மெண்ட்ஸ் வந்தாச்சு. அப்படி சட்டையை பிடிச்சி விசாரிப்போம். ஆமா ப்ரோ, சீக்கிரம் மாத்துங்க, மைக் குவாலிட்டி சரியில்லை. ஓகேடா ஓகேடா, சார் மாற்றி விட்டுருவோம். என்ன மோட்டலா இல்லை அப்பார்ட்மெண்ட்டா? ஏய், போலீஸ் வரல. என்னடா சொல்றான்? ஜிடிஏ வந்து அடிச்சோம், கார் எடுத்துட்டு போயிருப்பேன். அப்படிச்சிட்டான். சார், யாராவது கொலையாளி இருக்கீங்களா? வெளியே வாங்க.
What do you guys want? I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27. What of it? Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun. You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. Guy? Huh? That was a very bad move.
Q2 perform grapple attack. Okay, குத்தும் போது டேய் அம்பி தண்டா இருக்கேன்டே. ஆடடடடா, செத்துட்டேன்டா. இன்னைக்கு வெங்கையில செத்துட்டேன். ஊருக்குள்ள வா போடு. பட்டன் வேலை செய்ய மாட்டேங்குதா இல்ல எவ்வளவு நேரம் தான் இருக்கும்
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it.
பாடியை தூக்கிட்டு போக
It's
வேண்டியதா
lucky you caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a
இவன்
look
வீட்டை
around.
தேடி பார்ப்போம் போலீஸ்காரனே அடிக்கிறியா நீ பாரு இப்ப பாடி ஆகிட்ட வச்சிருக்காங்க டைரி வச்சிருக்காங்களா ஆர்டி ரோஸ்பெரி சாமஸ் பேங்க் கிரீன் வச்சிருக்கான் டெரரிஸ்ட் கேங்க இருப்பானோ நம்ம சிட்டிக்குள்ள அவன் தைரியம் இருந்தா இங்க வந்திருக்கான் கிச்சனடா இப்படி அலங்கோலமா வச்சிருக்கேன் பிஓபி பாப் எப்போ போடுறீங்க பாப்பா ஏடா பாப்பு லாலி பாப்பா பப்ஜி தான் பாப்புன்றியோ எச்சப்பாட்டு என்ன செய்யும் வாசிக்கும் ஏன்னா அணில் மாதிரி ஆப்பிள் கிடைச்சா கீழே போட்டு வச்சிருக்கேன் இப்படி ஒரு அலங்கோலமான மோட்டல்ல வாழ்ந்துட்டு இருக்கான் டெஸ்ட் பிரின்ஸ் ஆஃப் பர்ஷியா ஓகே ஓகே அது நான் வந்து நாளைக்கு போடலாம் நாளைக்கு ஆஃப்டர்நூன் வேணா அது போடலாம் டெய்லிலாம் எல்ஏ நாயர் போட்டாலும் வந்து ஒன்றும் போர் அடிச்சிடும் ஸோ வந்து ஆல்டர்னேட்டிவ் டேஸில் போடுவோம் எல்ஏ நாயர் எனக்கே தலைவலிக்குது க்ளூஸ் பார்க்கலாம் இது பண்ணலாம் இது பண்ணலாம் ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லை டேய் அவன் தான் மயக்கம் போட்டு அவன் அடி படிக்கும் போது அடி வாங்கிட்டு அவனை அடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் துப்பாக்கியை காமிச்சிட்டு இருக்கான் அவன் தான் செத்து போயிட்டான்
Any ideas?
இதாண்டா கொலை
Got this, jackass. Don't worry.
பேக்ல தானே கேம் டவுன்லோட் பண்றீங்க அதேதான் வெளியே சொல்லிடாது பேக்கே தான் தட்டி பார்ப்போமா நானும் நீ நான்லாம் இல்லை ஒரே அதில் தான் டெவலப் பண்ணிடலாம் 1100 போட்டிருக்காங்கடா அந்த கேம் தான் 2011 அந்த கேமு பாய் என்னத்தான் இதுக்காக இன்வெஸ்டிகேட் பண்ண சொல்லுவாங்க அதுதாண்டா வலிக்குது நம்ம வீணா போன இந்த ரூம் பார்த்து பார்த்து டைரி தான் எடுத்தான்
List of names in a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச ஒரு நாளைக்கு ஒரு 3 கேஸ் ஏன்னா தலைவலி வந்துடும்.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
He didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the 3 fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All 3 of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
என்னலகா பேசுறானுங்க. அதானே நம்ம 18+ போடக்கூடாதுன்னு நினைச்சாலும் கேம் கண்டென்ட்ல இருக்கு என்ன பண்றது. இது ஏதோ ஃபிளாஷ்பேக் மெமரி.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight. Solve cases, right wrong. The force is like politics. There's no city.
அந்த லாஸ்ட் கேஸ்ல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா அவங்க டைரியில வந்து அந்த கொலை பண்ணவங்களோட பேர் எழுதி வச்சிருக்கான். ஸோ வந்து அவன் எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச அசாசின் மாதிரி எல்லாரையும் வந்து கொலை பண்ணிட்டு வந்திருப்பான் போல.
You have to choose sides.
இது வந்து
brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL.
Found armed and dangerous. Display graphics. See, எல்லாமே வந்து பேலன்ஸ்ல மாத்துறோம். பேலன்ஸ்ட் ஓகேடா. உங்க வாய்ஸ் மட்டும் கிளாரிட்டியா இருந்தா லைவ் இன்னும் செம்மையா இருந்திருக்கும். ஓகே, மாத்திடுவோம் கூடிய விரைவில். கிளாரிட்டியான மைக்கே கூட வாங்கிடலாம் பேசாம.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
சவுண்ட் கம்மி பண்ணுங்க. ஓகே, ஒன்றில் வச்சுக்கோமா. கேடன் எல்லாமே ஒன்றில் இருக்கு.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
I'm getting hammered here, Phelps. Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow.
Put the weapon down now.
You're fucking toast. Stay down.
That's it? We got him all? I think we got him, Cole. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Bad Boys படம் தான் ஞாபகம் வருது. ரெண்டு பேரும் அப்படிதான் பார்ட்னர்ஷிப்ல.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
சாப்பிட்டீங்களா? நான் சாப்பிட்டேன். நீ சாப்பிட்டியா? இன்னைக்கு என்ன ஸ்பெஷல்?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy. Wound way too tight.
You வந்து chicken gravy and rice.
Could never walk away from a fight.
Morning வந்து chapati and வந்து
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it.
country chicken.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Okay, parole la வந்து வந்தா.
LAPD. You can go screw yourself. Why you watch it? He's hiding in the alley. Bowers, hold it right there. Stop now or I will shoot.
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, done. Watch your fire.
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from
parole
there
வந்துட்டு
right now.
தப்பிக்க பார்க்கறான் ஒரு
Give it up, Wendell.
Stay the hell away from me.
You've got to be kidding.
You fucking asked for it. No way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers.
You assholes already screwed me once.
something diabetes.
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
Looks like we've got the place to
Ah,
ourselves.
under pakai pakai.
Come on then, pretty boy.
it, boy.
Assistant little shit, aren't you?
Uniform makes you feel tough, does it? Does it, boy? Uniform makes you feel tough, does it?
செத்தே போயிட்டான். கீழே தள்ளி விடுங்க, அதுதான் தள்ளி விட்டு அடிச்சு கொலையே பண்ணிட்டேன்.
Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
சீரியஸா கொடுத்தான்.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill 10.
ஹீரோம் பண்ண முடியுமா? பண்ண முடியுமா இந்த கேம்ல? பட் வந்து என்னன்னா இந்த மாதிரி சினிமேட்டிக் வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் மிஷன்ஸ்ல பண்ணிக்கலாம். சூப்பர் ஹீரோ பண்ண முடியாதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Kowalski 6, Weiss 5, Hudson 5, Kelso 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in the schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office now.
நைட் இன்னைக்கு ஹாரர் கேம்ஸ் போடும். ஹாரர் கேம்ஸ்ல வந்து பேசவே தேவையில்லை, அது பெட்டரா விளாடலாம். இது எனக்கு எப்படி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் கமெண்ட் பண்றது இது பண்றதுன்னு தெரியல. ஸ்டோரி கேம்ஸ்.
The shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank and file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. Better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Search crime scene.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job. We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Seen the later. Apartment 5, South Broadway, Pillars and all learnings.
See Galetta.
Layaway tickets.
Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
இதுவே ஜிடிஏவா இருந்தா இவ்வளோ மர்டர் பண்ணாலும் போலீஸ் வரவே மாட்டாங்க. ஆமா, ஸ்டார் கொடுத்து வச்சிருப்பானுங்க. ஸ்டார் லெவல் ஏறினாலும் போலீஸ் வரும். ஒரே மர்டர் தான் போலீஸ் பண்ணிருப்பாங்க.
Ideas? We should go back to the shoe store. There has to be something we missed.
So you're the first in this family born without a tail.
All right, yes.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
You are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta. Wait! That isn't everything! You haven't got it all! Wait! That isn't everything! You haven't got it all! Wait! That isn't everything! You haven't got it all!
நைட் என்ன ஹாரர் கேம் போடலான்னு இருக்கீங்க? அதான் ஆலன் மேக்டா. ஆலன் மேக் போடலாம். இப்பதான் டவுன்லோடே போட்டிருக்கேன்.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch. We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
I'm having a hard time believing that, young lady. You want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
A man is dead, Miss Galletta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Officer, please, tell me what's going on.
Looks like there's something in this trash can.
I want to see. Excuse me, officer. I just want to see.
FN Browning, serial number 01138. I need to run it by a gun store.
நீ பேசுறது சரியா கேட்கல ப்ரோ. கம்மி பேசுறது அதுதான் இந்த மைக்கு தான் பிரச்சனை. நான் என்ன பண்றது?
We have the murder weapon? But no murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it. We can trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Eagleson gun store.
I
got friends who work at the Examiner. It's about $5.
Have you got something against the siren? What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes... Slow down! I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. And he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
God damn it, Cole! God damn it, Cole! You're gonna kill someone!
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here!
Mercy!
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here!
Next time, you're mine.
Too late, Kalu!
One on
here.
Don't make it worse, Kalu.
This business don't
Stop or I will shoot.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, the one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night, the case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage, the case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths, the case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past, the case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, ஓடி ரன்னிங் ரேஸ் போய் தான் நான் வந்து மாட்டுவேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்றான். இதுக்கு என்னன்றது அங்கேயே மாட்டியிருந்தாங்கன்னா சிம்பிளா முடிச்சுட்டே இருக்கலாம்.
If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence.
ஒலிம்பிக் பிளேயர் ஓடுறாரு. ஹோட்டலுக்குள்ள பூந்தெல்லாம் ஓடிட்டு இருக்கான்.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
நான் கன்ஃபஸ் பண்ண வைக்கணும். இல்லன்னா கொலை பண்ணு.
I want to see my lawyer.
அதான் சொல்றாரு.
I can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
வைக்கணும்.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Careful use of intuition can lead to breakthrough.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Only murder outcomes first. Keep your evidence in mind during.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
எது கொடுக்கலாம் தாருக்கு நீ சொல்லு ட்ரூத்தா டவுட்டா இல்லையா நல்ல மரியாதையா பேசுறானா மரியாதையா பேசுறானா இப்ப நீ சொல்ல இவன் சொல்றது உண்மையா லையா லைடா
Lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money. He owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing.
Detective promote பண்றாங்க ஸ்டோரியே ஆரம்பிக்குது
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Intense. The newly minted detective here.
And I've lost everything, forever living in the dark. I feel so alive, still remembering what I want, but it ends with you. Candlelight has gone out, some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say, thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile but don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down.
On 10.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers.
Who was
Sorry.
that? Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
They all dress like movie
Clear
stars.
Roy is a movie star.
settings
And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. Now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with
That's
you, sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we are partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. Patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
I don't want no part of it. Captain finds out, we're dead.
Okay, abandoned vehicle on the
The heck? They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
I want to make homicide. You know you can make it.
Mary says he'll sing.
Son,
and if I guarantee he won't.
you're a couple of shingles short of a full.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district.
All right.
Orchestras and the most popular songs in the land. KTI Radio.
All units of 459 just
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. Was wounded. Shipped back home. A year on the beat. Now I'm here.
You know, this isn't a tank, Phelps.
So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece. Now let me get this straight.
Slow down!
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the rim.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11K, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris. Suspect is a male.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me. Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on? I'll kick you all down.
பார்க்குறவங்க எல்லாரும் ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. அதே தான் ஷேர் பண்ணி விடுங்க guys. லைக் ஷேர் அண்ட் சப்ஸ்கிரைப். அதே மாதிரி வேறு ஏதாவது இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கான கேம்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்ச கேம்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் இருந்தாலும் சஜஸ்ட் பண்ணுங்கள். நம்ம சேனலில் டிஸ்கஷனில் வந்து நம்ம எங்கே போவோம்.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Doc?
Detective
Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
How's the world looking?
Always the same two of you, Clark. How about you?
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker says contaminated soil.
Probably.
I guess. We don't know what it did.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
What do you check the whole area, detective? Assume everything's a potential lead. 'Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it. "32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?" Happier times, I guess.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Hey, Flatfoot, you're looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood. Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckon I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
You picked it up. You moved it. Why is it so far from the car?
God damn it, how in the hell would I know? That's it for me in police business from here on.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here,
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed? Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. Oh, we can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are... signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Not sure this means much. Circumstantial. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Don't think this is any use to us. This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Radio entertainment is on KTI Radio.
Mother's coming in tonight on the train.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
The situation doesn't look good, Margaret. You need to tell me what you know.
There's no need to be so aggressive. I'm also a victim.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's.
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Can you drive to this one? Do we know where we're going?
Prison announcement. Juvenile delinquent.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
I can't decide between the tuna fish and the chicken.
You looking for someone? Everything is fine, thank
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get
Frank
fresh
Morgan?
whenever he pleases.
Who's asking? Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. If Black is hurt, anything you give up might help us find him before it's too late.
Look, if something happened to Adrian, then I'm sorry to hear about that, but I don't know nothing more about it. I can't help you.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Hit the brakes, Cole.
Tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.